back to the House of Flame. It has been quite some time. But we are back in the House of Flame and in Dragon Wars with our little dragon here who is still affectionately known as Sweetie without a proper name yet. Oh, guys, it has been a very long time since we started this little series. As you can see, there have been some improvements. First of all, we have a proper gaming, recording, animation, generating powerhouse of a PC at last. So we are now able to do some of these cool things like actually have a proper set of shaders. We are using complementary shaders at the moment without fear of my PC exploding in a ball of flames. So there's always that positive, isn't it not, Sweetie? So for this part of the series, or this little section, we are going to be just doing some basic gathering of resources and then getting ourselves moving, because this series has been dragging its feet for some time, and I personally would like the series to get some speed, get some traction, get moving, and get some stuff happening. So, with that in mind, we're going to be doing some basic work, growing a garden, throwing down some wheat stuffs to hopefully make a slightly more house-friendly place for growing foods and doing things, as well as maybe doing some mining. I am keen on getting some proper iron and other stuff going so that the series can at least pick up and do some stuff instead of being sitting and not doing anything while Sweetie gets bigger every day. So let's see. First of all, we're going to definitely need a chest. We're going to throw this here. We'll also need to do some plowing. I don't have any seeds here, so bones will be the next best thing. I also don't particularly like the set these. Just like it. We'll leave these as is, because why not? That should be fine. Okay. Here we go. Now let's see. Red flower. Berry bush flower. Berry bush flower. Berry bush, berry bush, berry bush, berry bush, berry bush. Berry bushes. Okay. Protect our seedlings with many berry bushes. You know what? Actually, it looks better if it's just berry bushes along the sides. Just take it away. We will decorate the power of the berry bush. Ow! Alright. So, just for anyone who is joining and has never seen this, what I'm actually doing as part of this series before, this is Dragon Wars, as I said. Basically, the goal of this game is to raise my little dragon to a mighty beast, and I am going to just be focusing on exploring, looking after my little dragon, and just in general playing the Minecraft game with a few additional modifications thrown in, such as Young's Better Caves and stuff like that to enhance the experience of this mod. Now, I have a few rules in place just as a revision of how this game is going to go. First off, I am obviously in hardcore mode, so if I die, game over. Also, added complication is that I have my little dragon, Sweetie. It's not exactly going to be very much of a dragon's war if my dragon dies. Now, obviously, if Sweetie was fully grown, there would be very little in this world that could possibly threaten her existence. So, I am not going to be using dragon kibble or dragon feed, whatever it's called, to speed up her growing process, because that feels a bit like cheating. So the goal of the series is to raise Sweetie to adulthood. She is not going to be fed any special treats. She is just going to grow al naturally. If Sweetie dies in the process of this expedition, I lose. So my primary goal, or my primary concern in this series, is mostly just to keep Sweetie alive, and then go doing some more adventuring and exploring once Sweetie is a little bit bigger, as well as, of course, just trying to keep myself alive by growing more food, doing all of these normal Minecrafty things. Okay, let's see. First, we need some expansions to the wheat fields here. As you can very clearly see, my wheat fields are sorely lacking in proportions. I don't have very many wheat fields going right now. But I'm hoping to change that with a few little days of farming and just maybe some mining, as I am out of iron and I just sorely need some more iron to progress and make better things to keep myself alive and all these normal Minecraft things. Okay, let's throw some shovels in here. We'll take the iron one with me because it's good for digging. We'll leave the rest of these here. Now, let's see. Okay, I'm not leaving Sweetie out here. I don't feel like that's the wisest decision. I'll take you back up to the keep. Then we'll do some mining. We need to get some stuff from the deep dungeons of the world. Man, this set of it's so nice to actually have a proper set of shaders with this working on this game, because I don't like dark. I don't like dark or deep caves or any of that other stuff. It's not fun for me to be running around in the dark and have things pop out of nowhere and give you a full-on jump scare. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like horror games. None of those things are appealing to me. Now, with that being said, as you can see here, I have been implementing, obviously, this lovely set of shaders, the complementary shaders. They are so, they are just beautiful. Look at all of the light compared to what I had with the other set of shaders, the lagless shaders. Just, there is really no comparison to how well this works comparatively. Look at, there's some iron here, I'll take that, thank you. As well as a little bit of other stuff, that's not so bad. There we go. What I'm looking for down here is mostly just to collect some iron. I need a lot of iron in this. I like the caves updates to an extent now that there's more light down here, but I still don't like the whole enormous open cave system that we've got here. There's just monsters and creatures of terrifying nature just spawning everywhere and ruining my day. So yeah, it's just not my cup of tea, you know. Just getting attacked by scary things is not fun to me. I don't enjoy that. It's not appreciated. Oh, look at this. So much easier to find what I'm looking for, metal-wise, just when it's nice and shiny like this. So much nicer. I now also have the option of, you know, seeing problems come upon me before they get to me, which is nice. Let's see here, take this out, take this out. There we are, that's what I'm looking for. Some iron. There's some iron here. As well as an enderman or two. That's not so pleasant. More iron, I won't say no to that, thank you. I mustn't get too comfortable while I'm in these cave systems now that it's brighter. The main thing that is giving the real big challenge in this setup are the mobs from the what's it called now? Mod's name is escaping my mind right now. Ars Nova. That's it. They are by far the worst possible mob to exist in all of Minecraft. It's just I cannot tell you how terrifying it is to have just walk through a pitch black cave and then have a wildling throw itself at you out of the dark. It's not fun. Especially, I know I've said this, I complain a lot about these mods that I've subjected myself to. But honestly, like I said, I don't jump scare, I don't do it, I don't appreciate, I don't enjoy, it freaks me out. But just on a scale of, oh, hello. Well, this could prove quite useful. Don't mind if I light up the world or just illuminate the path down here. That's nice indeed. There we go. Nice. This looks really good. Okay, this is a nice cave. The caves really aren't actually so bad now that I can actually see. Oh man. Alright, let's throw down some more torches. Ah! Okay, I take it back. I still jump scare very easily. Can you die? Please. I still don't jump scare very well. Okay. Creepers are not as bad because they don't throw themselves at me. Still not feeling the giant explosions that they generate, but they're not as terrifying as just something terrifying coming out of the deep dark and attacking me ferociously. There's something innate to me that just does not handle that very well. I don't cope with that sort of thing. But thankfully, this has improved mining dramatically. I should also be a lot less of a scaredy cat now that I can actually see what I'm doing. Also improve the quality of mining. Look at this. We've got all the stuff we need, like literally just within a few seconds of being down here. So much better. Let's grab another pickaxe off of this and then get rid of the crafting table. I don't like crafting tables just lying around everywhere. It bugs me. Okay, let's grab some more of these. Some more iron. Here, there we go. Pardon me, Mr. Endling. I don't mean to offend you. I just want to go through the caves a little bit more now that I can actually see what I'm doing and illuminate things so that when I come through here again, if I even bother to do that, I don't feel like I am being ambushed by 1,000 terrifying things in the dark. That's not too bad. There's some iron down there. Let's grab our lovely games, iron things, and then we'll be on our way. What the hell is that? That looks like a structure of some kind. Okay, I take it back. I said I wasn't necessarily going to be coming down here again, but here we are. That's a panic scenario right there. I don't like being incapable of minecrafting in Minecraft. If the game takes away my ability to place blocks in a clutch scenario like that, I'm just imagining like being chased by something and trying to desperately block away, and the game will not let you place a full block on a half block. That's that's the sort of thing that horror films and nightmares are made of. Also trying to jump over these half slabs is very annoying. Okay, well let's grab all the important things like the iron, maybe a little bit of extra coals. Nothing wrong with experience or some coal. Coal's always useful. Put this in here so funny spawns in a good spot. Some bread, and on we go. I think I'll first focus on just grabbing all the metal that I can. Then, after I've grabbed the iron, we can make a run for it and do something else, like smelting the iron up and do some exploring outside of the cave. This is so much better than... You know, honestly, when I first turned the shaders on, I wish that the recording stuff had been running and all of that. I just... It's a difference as between night and day. You can see in the recordings for the older episodes in the series. Just, there's no comparison. I never want to play with old software and old shader mods ever again. It's just, there's no comparison. Oh wow! Medkit. I didn't know creepers dropped those. But that's also really nice comparatively. Oh, hello. Hello. I see iron over there. I'm very keen on going and grabbing that iron, but I'm also wary of being greedy. Greed is not a virtue, it is a vice, and it is often something that will get you killed, so... Yeah, let us avoid the vice of greed, and the instant death that comes from, you know, such vices. Let's avoid that. We'll rather just mine up this extensive iron vein right here, and then head home. That sounds like a much better plan in my head. There must be some kind of a zombie spawner in here somewhere. This thing's just bleeding out zombie monsters. This is so much better. Look at all of this iron. Oh! Man, there is just no comparison to all of this. Ah, yes, and of course, the skeleton spawner. How could I forget? Look at all of this. This is amazing. A bucket. That's always good. Horse armor. Why not? String, that's fantastic. Coal. Man, this is really a good haul. Let's see, what don't I want? Dirt. How is coarse dirt? Okay, no, I don't want the coarse dirt. Coarse dirt is yucky. Alright, well. Yeah, I think that's most, if not all of the iron that we have in this cave system. Just excavate this little bit here, so we have the nice shiny iron out of the wall. Come on, give me iron. Give iron! That's better. Now, how to escape from... probably up there. But I see more iron, so I'm going to grab this as well. Yes, I know what you're thinking. I just said greed is a vice, it gets people killed. In this case, I am being a little more thorough than greedy. Although it may still amount to the same result of me getting myself killed. Okay, cobblestone's useful, granite's not. We'll use the granite instead, thank you. Okay. This is leave the way out. Looks like it to me. Some more iron down here, so grab that as well. Well, the good news is now we have a skeleton spawner, so provided I'm careful and not an idiot, we should be able to get an infinite supply of bones, which will be extremely useful considering I'm going to need a lot of bones for this endeavor. There was a wildly in this corner of this room previously. It does not seem like it has spawned here again, so that's a relief. To convert half of this into some more torches. I always need torches. Torches are the lifeblood of any Minecraft adventure, because without torches, there is only the darkness, and where there is the darkness, there are beasts, and I care not for the beasts. this. Wow! Just, wow! How did I miss all of this stuff the last time that I came through here? I mean, I'm not really surprised because it was so dark. But, man, this has made things so... Wow! Okay, we may actually be able to start off the series with a proper enjoyable adventure instead of whatever this was before. Okay, well, that's as far as I'm willing to go into this cave system. I have a feeling in the gut of my stomach that I should leave very quickly before things turn south. And there's now thunder rumbling outside to emphasize the point. I am leaving. I will take one last piece of iron just to make sure that I am thoroughly exploring, not being greedy, just being thorough, as all excuses are when one is doing stuff. Okay, that's fine. Let's leave this here. Now let's get out of here. That did not last long. Well, if I die to a blighted skeleton or some other horror, I will at least be able to say that I have an inventory full of stuff. Not much of a comfort. Not much of a comfort at all. Let's go. The exit should be over here. Should be over here. Yes! And it is daytime at long last, and Sweetie is screaming for my return. We lived! Oh, man. Okay, well. Let's throw some dirt slabs down. Oh, and a pumpkin. Yes, that's nice. Okay, we are making some progress. Let's just throw some more torches down here to illuminate this section of the wall. Perfect, that's better. Alright, we have achieved some lovely success. Look at all this iron. I am quite happy and satisfied with that. And we have a bucket. We have a bucket! One does not understand the woes of not having a bucket until you realize that you have a bucket now and you just have been going through Minecraft without a bucket for who knows how many hours. And a golden apple. Oh, this may well be a lifesaver at some point. Look at the Sweetie. Isn't she growing into magnificent beastie? And now we have horse armor as well. Let's see, first set in here. Woof, wildling. Ooh, wildling pack hunters. Those are the guys that give me nightmares at night. That's just... No. I am, needless to say, quite grateful that I did not encounter a single wildling in those caves. That was quite the relief. I never want to see wildlings again in this gameplay, although I will most likely encounter multiple wildlings as we go. Let's throw more. Why do I have arrows in multiple slots? That doesn't make sense. Okay, now let's see here. We have 64, 64, 16. Let's break this into smaller bite-sized pieces. 8, 8, 8, 8. That's better. Now we have these in a more manageable format. We can do this, and we can do this, and then we can do this to try and make things more, how would you say, balanced out, so that when we put things into said furnaces, they are all in good order. Let's put that there, let's put that there. Why am I doing that? That's the opposite of what I'm trying to do here. I am counterproductive, and this is very annoying. Okay, let's see. We split this in threes, so we will do this. We'll do this. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We'll put one here. We'll put one here. There we go. Perfect. 16, 24, 32, 44. Math. Okay, we'll just split it 6 ways each ways and hope that that covers most of the raining outside. How nice. In game, not real life, although real life does have the promise of showers. That's sounding quite rumbly. Okay, emergency items, medkit and oh. This looks so much better. This looks so much better. There. Really couldn't care less about the rotten flesh. That's just disgusting. Why am I even keeping it in my house? Alright, now we have manuscripts. Manuscripts. That is used for a beast. Which will give me more information about what I want to know for the wild beasties of the game. Let's see. Where is bestiary in this? I don't see a bestiary. Maybe I can't craft it. Ah, well, never mind. We will figure it out as we go. Sweetie, you're coming with me. The rain will be good for watering the plants. And why are you taking fall damage? That's weird. You're not taking fall damage, you're just freaking me out. Not appreciated with the beastie. You can stay here where I am. Check on my settings. Why is my sprint... Oh! I'm an idiot. I don't have any food in my tummy. No wonder I can't run in there and starve. That's better. So, grab ourselves a pumpkin. Much better. Thank you, game. Let's see. What I actually need is to fill in some water spots around here so that when I am growing food, my food has a fantastic amount of space to grow without sort of constantly trying to grow in dead zones. This whole dead zone thing of growing wheat is it's not particularly productive growing wheat like this. Okay, let's go back and grab some more water. The good news is that if I ever run out of normal food, I can feast myself on sweet berries. I think sweet berries are a really reliable food source, honestly. Sweet berries. Who eats sweet berries and says that that's a good food source? It's just... It's like eating raspberries for a living. Does not sound particularly... I can't imagine myself eating berries for just to live. That I'd do it if I had to, I suppose, but I just... Yeah, it really does not sound appealing, just eating berries. Right, that is better. Now, it is becoming night time, so I am going to need to go to sleep, so I don't get a mild mob spawn down here. Let's go. Then I should really make this pair of shears so I can make sure that I can actually come down here instead of running up and down the stairs. I just stay downstairs to sleep. That's sleep. There we go. Yeah. Meow, 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 meow. What am I looking for? Not this. Okay, take all my food, sustenance things, and goes down the stairs and throw it in the chest, which I have done. Okay, this is still just, this is still smelting, okay. We'll leave that for now. We will come back down the stairs in a bit. You can stay inside today. This looks so much better now that we actually have some shaders to power things up. PC to actually back up the power up. Okay, let's see here. Right, let's see here. I should actually grab another, what's it called, thing. What's the thing that you get for this? My brain is really not with me to this evening. It's just not keeping up with what I'm asking it to do. It's like I ask it to do stuff and then my brain's just kind of spaces out. It's like alright, well that's fine. That's fine. Let's throw this in here. We'll grab some other pieces of grab another another oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, that is almost everything that we'll need. I need to just make some more tools. Thankfully I do have another spear in hand for when the one I'm currently using falls off or breaks. There we go. Hello. Now let's see, these are still going. Let's throw this in here because I want to take this with me. I want to take this. I want to take this out. That's why not. Not sure what I'm going to use down here. Definitely growing out of trees if I ever felt the need. Nice. Oh wow, that's bad math. That is such bad math. Wow. Let's make some charcoal while we before we waste all of that very valuable coal piecing. That's disappointing in myself. All right, at last, a full set of iron. Copper, you are relegated to shelf duty. Have our full set, nice. We need a shears, that's important. Nice! We have made progress. Yes! Perfect. Not sure what all of this stuff is from the Better End mod, but this really looks like it's going to be exciting when we actually get down there. Now. Yes. Short-sightedness. That's why also part of it up here. Stone. Where did the stones go? This. 3 of these to make a pickaxe thing. Good. Speaking of pickaxes, I should probably make sure that I get myself a proper set of tools made of iron. So I can at least chop trees and do other important things at a later stage if I need to. That's better. Isn't it, Iron Pick? Isn't it just? Yes, isn't it just? Come on, sweetie, let's go. Down we go. Now, sheep, I have need of thine wool. Please humor me, shear them. Not humoring me. Require more than one piece of wool to make a bed down here. No, stay in there. Silly animals. Okay. Of course, I have left the all-important wood upstairs, most likely. Yes, so that's not going to help me to make any sort of bed down here. Oh well, we'll make do what we've got. We'll make do with what we have got. Let's throw this in here. Wool can stay down here. I don't need to throw a crafting table down here. Let's go. Instead, focus on. Let's focus on making some sugarcane farming areas. That's going to be important at a later stage. Let's go. Let's throw this in here. Wool can stay down here. I don't need to throw a crafting table down here. Let's go. Instead, focus on making some sugarcane farming areas. That's be important at a later stage. if I can actually do things. We'll throw this here. Run all the way back over here. This, run back, and finally make a infinite water source! I don't know why I squeaked there, that was particularly dangerous. Nice. Infinite water source in. Better. Right, alright. Now let's see if we can just sharpen off some of this more water. Seems fine. That. Why are the half slabs harder to break than the normal ones? Oh well. Water. Okay, that's better. For a second there I thought I really did. It's dumb. Better. So much better. There we go. Now we just have to let all the lovely things grow and we'll have some more food. Yes! Now, let's see. Speaking of food, I should also... yeah, I should also make sure that I've got a set area here so that I don't walk into the aforementioned food that I'm trying to grow down here. It's important. Okay, that'll work. Let's see the berries in here I did. Okay, we'll take that, throw that instead, and just litter the sidewalk here with strawberries to dissuade myself from walking in that general direction and causing problems for myself. That's done, but it's not fully grown yet. That, however, is fully grown. Thank you. Water in this area. It doesn't seem like it's actually popular in this section. What's wrong with this particular spot? Why does the game hate this? What is it with this spot that you don't like, game? Oh well. That should do it. Now let's quickly replace this with this. Go grab some water. Really relocate a small water supply somewhere near here so I don't have to keep running around looking for it. There we go. Very confusing. Alright, now let us see. This area is moderately set up for all of the relevant purposes. Let's just till a little bit of the ground in this area so that I have a little bit of layout as to where I want all the wheat to grow. Probably won't plant it so close to that section because that's kind of dumb. Yeah, that should be everything. As much as I'd like to see what this area looks like at night with shaders, I'm not keen on dealing with the mobs. What we need to slabs, that works perfectly. And blobs. Nice. These, close these. And time for some sleep. Oh, finally. Now, let's grab some wood from this container here. I of course left the wood down the other part of the bed downstairs, the wall. Let us go down the stairs and try it. Yes, this is looking so much better. This will be our little place, our little home, sweetie. We will make a beautiful little Nordic Viking kingdom, and we will have a nice, safe life without wildlings trying to eat our faces off every few minutes. Okay, let's see here. Throw this here, and set respawn point. Perfect. Yeah, that's yeah, I think that's everything. That's pretty good progress for today. Well, guys, I think that I think that will be all that we will perform. All of our exploration, all of our digging adventures, and so on for today. We will be back in Dragon Wars. Well, yeah, with much greater consistency now that we actually have the proper tools to run the channel smoothly. I hope you all had a fantastic time and a fantastic day, and yeah, from Sweetie and I, goodbye.